SEO is a big buzzword these days, and there are tons of companies advertising that they can fix your SEO.
But what exactly is SEO? Why does it matter for property managers? And how can you improve yours?
I'm Madeline.
And I'm Caitlin.
We're from 4 1/2, and keep watching. We've got answers for you.
Madeline, what exactly is SEO?
SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. It's the process of improving your website so that it will rank higher and get more traffic from search engines like Google, Yahoo, and Bing.
A search engine wants to find the most relevant information for its searchers. For example, if a searcher is looking for San Francisco property management, the search engine is looking for the most qualified, trustworthy, and reputable companies to list first. But it can't talk to you directly, so it uses clues on your website to determine how high your website or page should rank.
These clues can include things like how closely the content on your website matches the searcher's key phrase, how highly your company is rated and reviewed, how many other websites have backlinks to your website, does this company have supportive pages on social media, and how recently was your website updated with the most relevant information.
Like we said in the beginning, SEO is a process, not a product. So no one can guarantee moving your website to number 1 on Google. But you do have control over many factors that influence SEO, and through careful research and effort, you can improve your ranking over time. Let's briefly break down some of those important factors.
Factor 1: keywords and headings.
In the old days of SEO, there was a practice called keyword stuffing, where website builders would add a particular keyword that they wanted the website to rank for as many times as possible onto a page. The result was a web page that was not friendly to users, but favorable to search engines like Google.
As search engine algorithms improve, keyword stuffing has become a thing of the past, and has even started hurting website ranking.
Think of the way that Google reads your website now as a newspaper. Google bots want to scan the headings of your content first to get the gist of what the page is about. And then Google scans your paragraphs for keywords and phrases to make sure that it supports those headers.
Factor 2: fresh, relevant content.
Search engines want to present the most relevant, recent information to its searchers, so they are on the lookout for websites with consistently fresh content. An easy way to get consistent, relevant content on your website is to post blog content that addresses your clients' pain points.
Factor 3: backlinks, internal links, and social media.
If you're shouting your content into the void, but no one is backing you up as a legitimate business, you're much less likely to rank. Social media accounts with links back to your website are an easy way to start to build that supportive network.
Search engines also look at how long users stay on your website. If users are jumping on but immediately jumping off, that's a red flag. Finally, internal linking between your pages is a good way of keeping users on your website for a longer period of time, improving your bounce rate.
Factor 4: reviews and online reputation.
Search engines also look at your reviews to determine your ranking. How many do you have? And what's your average rating? This is why incorporating your online reviews onto your website is so important. We did a blog about this recently. You can find the link in the write-up for this blog.
Factor 5: image tags and titles.
Reading an image for search engines is tricky, so they rely on image alt tags and titles to determine whether the image is relevant to the content you've posted around it. Adding image tags and titles also improves your website accessibility, which can't hurt your ranking.
But Madeline, why does SEO matter for property managers?
For property managers, SEO is crucial. Your searchers are typically looking for property management based on their location. This means that it's very important that your website is optimized for the area or areas that you are targeting.
So what if a user is looking for Santa Cruz property management and Google is trying to decide which websites to put on the first page? Let's say one website has great content, excellent reviews, but hardly mentions Santa Cruz at all. Another website might have comparable content and reviews, but is very clearly placed in Santa Cruz. Which one is Google more likely to put at the top of the search engine results page?
It's much more likely that the website with specific references to Santa Cruz will be ranked higher, since it more specifically answers the user's search query.
So, knowing all this, how can property managers improve their SEO?
Improving your SEO takes time and patience. There are actions you can take to improve your SEO right now, but it can take a while, 6 months or longer, for the results of your labor to be seen. This is why SEO is an ongoing task that you should be dedicating time to on a consistent basis.
4.5 has spent years researching and creating search engine optimized websites for property managers. Browse our blogs for SEO tips that you can start on today, or give us a call to find out how we can help you with an SEO overhaul.
If you remember nothing else from today's video, remember that SEO is a process, not a product. It's the process of improving your website so it will rank higher on search engines. And this is vital for property managers so that you gain more visibility and traction in your area. Again, I'm Madeline.
And I'm Caitlin.
From 4.5. And if you have any other questions about improving your property management SEO, give us a call.